All the items I'm using in this recipe are left over in the refrigerator, and I say, make something before everything goes bad. So that's what I'm doing here. Cut up fresh beans and onions and 2 cloves of garlic, salt and pepper, mushrooms, and then when this is just about done, I'm going to throw in the little grape tomatoes because I don't want them to get disintegrated. And this, the beans and the mushrooms should take about the same time to cook. And this is a nice meal for me. Or for a vegetarian. And there's a million other things you can mix in here, but this just happens to be all leftovers. Sure, you could put cauliflower, you could put broccoli, anything. But this is a mix I have because everything was laying around in the refrigerator. To quicken this, I'm going to put a lid on it. First I'm going to sprinkle in some flour because I'm using heavy cream in this recipe, and maybe that's enough flour to give the heavy cream a little more body, because we know a lot of liquid is going to come off of the mushrooms. So right now we're going to put a lid on it, leave it like that on a high flame for a few minutes. We're not going to watch me doing this, so as soon as it gets to a point I'll let you know how long it took and we'll be good. So I took off the lid a couple of times, mixing it, added another tablespoon of flour, and what I didn't expect and which I like, you see all that brown on the bottom there? That's the flour. So I'm going to have a nice, don't complain about me banging, a nice flavor in the sauce, and it won't be pure white now. And the reason why I'm using heavy cream, this has been in the refrigerator and my wife said, I said, did you buy that heavy cream for what? Well, in case I needed it. Okay, I'm going to use it before it goes bad. This is only a few minutes of cooking, and the beans are still nice and firm. The mushrooms you don't care about. You can eat them raw. Yeah, you could eat the beans raw too. But the beans taste good when they're cooked a little bit. Like I said, the salt and pepper's in there. And what I'm going to do, it's pretty. 2 cloves of garlic are in there. There's 1. This way they don't get cooked that much and the flavor isn't that strong. I'm not looking for heavy garlic. If I wanted heavy, I would put like 8 cloves of garlic in there, and you'd have a heavier garlic taste, but still healthier to eat the garlic when it's not cooked as much. I like that. Everything tastes better with cream. You're not going to cook this every day. It might be a little fattening. But if you're having guests and you want to give a vegetable on the side, I never cooked the beans, green beans and mushrooms together. But what could be wrong with that? The weight on the mushrooms is more than the beans, but the mushrooms shrink up a lot. And there we have a nice, now a nice sauce. The thickness is good. I'm double dipping. Why? It's my sauce. You don't have to double dip. Now I'm eating it with my wife. It tastes good. That was enough salt and pepper for us. It brings out the flavor. You can taste it. And the flour that was sticking to the bottom is now being like deglazed, and the flavor is in the sauce, and the color is not pure white, which is nice. One more taste, and then I'm going to add the tomatoes, and it's finished. That is so good. And I forgot, pecorino romano cheese. The tomatoes, we give it a stir, and we're done. I don't want the tomatoes broken up. I just want them hot. So mix this. Lower the flame. You don't need it crazy now. And then we'll put it in the appropriate dish for serving. Well, if you're going to portion this onto someone's plate, that's for 4 people. For one person if it's main course, and that would be me. And we are done. Now let's look what it looks like on the appropriate serving dish, which I should have. Well, here's one. Use one like this, or your favorite. Boy, the smell on this, mushrooms always give off a wonderful aroma, especially the button ones. They're my favorite because they give more flavor than all the other mushrooms, even though the other mushrooms, a lot of them are beautiful and taste good. But this, there it is. There's my dinner. I hope you enjoy. I made a recipe for spaghetti squash. So now this is what I'm having for dinner. A nice border of the spaghetti squash, and then this in the middle. Try it.